Now, speaking of go woke, go broke, I don't know if people still watch South Park. Well, people do because they've had record high ratings this season. I watched South Park from episode 1, the second airing of episode 1 in 1998 or whenever it was. I watched a ton of South Park. I just generally don't watch TV, so I haven't seen South Park in a while. But I've always found it to be funny. Trey Parker, Matt Stone, really funny guys. But this year, they went really hard after Trump. And I watched one episode of it just to see it. And it was pretty funny, but they went really hard after Trump. This after skewering the woke for many years. That after, even in the 90s, they always had this kind of libertarian streak. They would make fun of conservatives sometimes, but they would really go after the left. You know, I think it was Matt Stone said, look, we hate conservatives, but we really effing hate liberals. That was always their take. And so this season, they went really, really hard after the right. And now they've explained why. Trey Parker said, it's not that we got all political. It's that politics became pop culture. Because many seasons, they don't even really lean into political news, but this time they did. And Trey Parker's saying, no, it's not that we got triggered and got all political like Jimmy Kimmel's wife. We're the same guys. It's just that now everyone's just talking about politics all the time. That is the pop culture. And so we're reflecting that. As good satirists, we're reflecting that. Go to lumen.me/Knowles. Did you know that when your metabolism is working properly, you will feel the benefits in every aspect of your life? I have a valuable tool that can give me insights to create a healthy metabolism for my body. It is called Lumen. I love Lumen because it is easy. It is the world's first handheld metabolic coach that measures your metabolism just by breathing into it. Each morning, one breath tells me whether I am burning fat or carbs, and the app creates a personalized nutrition plan for my day based on that reading. And the thing is, you don't actually need to listen to the nutrition plan. If you want to just be like a big fat glutton, that's fine too. But it'll just give you the information. You can check in before and after meals or workouts, see what's going on in your body in real time. Lumen will give you tailored tips to optimize your nutrition, your workouts, your sleep, your stress management. It's great. And if you're like me and then you don't work out and you don't sleep that well, whatever, at least you can know. It's that simple. I'm all about simplicity when it comes to technology. Lumen is amazing. I love it. Just breathe into it. Gives you all the info. Your metabolism is your body's engine. It's how you turn food into fuel. Since it's at the center of everything your body does, healthy metabolism means easier weight management, better energy, all the rest. Winter is the perfect season to build strength from within. Stay energized, stay resilient, take charge of your metabolism. Lumen.me/Knowles. Get an additional 10% off your Lumen, lumen.me/Knowles. 10% off on top of any offers or sales running on their website. Matt Stone said that the reason they went after Trump is because criticizing Trump started to feel taboo. And what South Park is all about is breaking taboos, for better and worse. That's what it's all about. And for most of the last 25 years, the taboos have all been set by the left. And so if you wanted to transgress the taboos, you were mostly making fun of the left. He said, now it started to feel like criticizing Trump was taboo, so we went after Trump. Matt Stone said, Trey and I are attracted to that like flies to honey. Oh, that's where the taboo is over there? Okay, then we're over there. We just had to show our independence somehow. Okay. I know some conservatives were going after South Park for this. South Park famously parodied Charlie Kirk before he died, of course. And some conservatives went after them for that. I will say Charlie loved it. Charlie totally leaned into it. He thought it was hilarious. I think he changed his profile picture on social media to Cartman as Charlie Kirk. It's cool. It's a great honor. And a lot of conservatives have really enjoyed South Park over the years. So I know some conservatives don't like that. To me, this is a sign of the times. This actually brings us right back to our first story about the shutdown and where the Democrats are. It is great. It is a great sign for conservatives that Trey Parker and Matt Stone are going after Trump, because they feel that's where the taboos are, because that's where they feel that's where the mainstream culture is, because that's where they feel that's where the regime is. Because that means that conservatives have very serious political control and cultural control that we have not really had in my lifetime. That's great. That means that right now, the Republican Party has problems. There's a civil war. There's always a civil war, but it's really getting hot right now, and they're trying to figure out what the future is, what happens after Trump. Can J.D. Vance continue to lead this coalition? What's the coalition look like? Do we have to kick people out? Blah, blah, blah. It goes on forever. There's problems, but the Democrats are completely exhausted. And yes, they elected their Muslim communist in New York, and yes, they won some elections in Virginia, but they're They're running on empty right now. They don't know what they believe about what do they believe about tariffs? What do they believe about workers? What do they believe about migration? What do they believe about foreign policy? What do they believe? They don't know. They're split on everything. Who are their leaders? They don't have a presidential frontrunner. They might not have a leader in the Senate pretty soon. This is good stuff. I'll take it. When South Park skewers you, that is a good sign. It means that you have power. Hold on. Cinema. That was cinema. Subscribe, ring the bell, join, follow. How many synonyms are there? See you next time.